I put a networking basics, but the topic we are actually networking side in your training, we are covering networking essentials. Okay, so major networking things we are covering here. So this is one of the important, and then again for your interviews or any place. It's a okay. Okay. This so networking is lengthy and lot of things in the networking. Just for our purpose, we are going with a little quick recap kind of stuff. It helps faster recollection. Guys, everybody is attending, learning things. Okay. Uh, Daily we are reading, but we may not remember everything. Okay. Last day of interview, we are struggling to do that one, right? So what I'm doing is how to recollect things as well as we go into quick review. Okay. So only main points we'll see. Networking essentials. So something is missing here. Networking essentials. Okay. Essentials or basics, you can say. So what is first part is what is the use of network? What is the use of network? What it is to share information or data or resources, okay, to share between devices or people or computers. You can say devices means everything. Okay, it can be laptop or a desktop, your mobile phone or smart TV, anything. Devices. We need a network. Means whole network part is required. Means network means everything. Network, networking, internetwork, everything is required. So you want to, I shared our class videos through YouTube, right? So I'm sharing information through YouTube. I am sharing. But how am I accessing YouTube and how you are accessing YouTube through network only. So the whole internet concept it is, right? So like that, if I'm in my office and there is a printer, I want to give a print from my laptop. So printer sharing, so resource access. Okay. I have a shared folder and I put my data in the shared folder. So my in my organization, people can access that data. Okay. So email communications, different types of communications. Also, we can say communication. So people say, what is the use of network? They said for network is used for communication purpose. Okay. But what people say it is network used for communication purpose. Not used, it is used for communication. Because not a past tense, it is always present tense. Okay. It's always yesterday is there, tomorrow is there, today is also there. That is okay. Network is used for communication. What type of communication? Your email communication. Email is also one communication. You're saying communication, but what communication? Email is a one kind of communication. Websites through web-based communication. Web-based, web-based communications. Okay. Video streaming. Instant messages. Like a WhatsApp. Okay. Like a WhatsApp, instant messaging type of communication. Email communications. So different types of communication. So what we know the communication, your Instagram, video streaming, video sharing, video streaming, or a video sharing, okay, audio sharing, okay, audio based communication like audio sharing or streaming, okay, different kind of stuff. Now I'm sharing my desktop, okay, desktop, screen sharing. So you're able to see what I'm typing on my screen because of I shared through my Microsoft Teams. Through Microsoft Teams, audio call I can do, video call I can do, screen sharing I can do, instant messaging I can do. Okay. So one application with multiple purposes. Remote device access. So remotely I have a Linux system or a Windows server. I can able to access that one and I can able to configure it. Remote device access related communication. Okay. Um, so yeah, network based. So many things are there. Storage access. Okay. Storage related services. Okay. Storage based like a accessing their data like that. We can do storage based communication. Anybody ideas? Give some inputs. Banking transactions. Okay. Banking transactions we are doing, right? Every day we are doing banking transaction nowadays. Okay. UPIs, all these things. Through network only we are doing nowadays, right? So if you want to send me 10 rupees, then you can send through WhatsApp or maybe phone pay, right? UPI payments. So you have a tea or coffee outside. So you're using UPI like this. So different types of communications happen. It is communication means you're sharing some data or information or resources. This is what it is communication. Different means of communications. Email wise, you are sharing data. Website wise, you are sharing data or accessing the data. Video streaming like YouTube kind of stuff, live video sharing, like you can share a recorded video. Audios, you can able to share it. Instant message, chatting kind of stuff, chatting, right? So desktop sharings, remote devices accesses, storage based access, like you can store data and all. Okay. Cloud based communications. These are all we can through cloud also you're storing data. You can run your servers, services, different applications you can run in your cloud. Banking transactions we are doing this time of communication. Okay. Transactions based communication. So these are the different types of communications. Okay. Anything, any inputs? So to form a network, so we are connecting the devices, right? The first thing is interconnection of two or more devices is called network. Okay. So what is this network? First of all, first step of network is for connect the devices. That is interconnection of two or more devices. And you're making communication between these devices is called networking. What is networking? So you have to communication between the interconnected devices is called a networking. So you have a network and you can connect one network to another network. You want to communicate between different networks, then you have to connect different networks. Okay. So you have to connect different connection of different networks is called Internetwork. Okay, and communication between them. Communication between the different network is called Internetworking. Okay, so these are the 4 statements of network related. Okay, and what is intranet and what is internet? We'll go to the internet first because last word is different networks is called internetworking. That is internet. Okay, it is networks of network. Okay, or network of networks means different networks are connected in the public and we are able to communicate through the public. So it is public network. Internet is a public network. Okay, so we are accessing different accessing different sources or information through internet. Okay, example, Gmail, accessing Gmail through internet. Gmail is internet available. YouTube through internet, right? Google, something happened. YouTube, okay, Facebook, Google, okay, your Instagram, okay. So these are all publicly available. So these are all we are accessing through internet only. Okay. Intranet is local. It is your one private network. Okay, it is a local, your private network, intranet. Okay, we can access resources or information, or we can say we can communicate. Okay, information within our network only, in our private network only.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, I think you have been covered these topics in previous classes, I guess.
Yes, yes, right. But last three classes, no one is speaking.
Okay, okay.
So
Okay, sir.
just
Okay,
I
okay.
want to keep reading. Okay.
Okay.
But at least one person is speaking now. Guys, you have to speak. Otherwise, I have getting a doubt that is you're really understanding or I'm going with my flow only. Okay. Okay. All are covered only. First, I'm trying to give coverage. And you have to talk to me because already it is covered. So give me inputs. So what it is, what it is. So two-way communication is required. Okay, that's so just I'm starting. Okay. Intranet and internet. Okay. I talk about a
Hi,
net. Yeah, tell.
sir, I'm a bit confused about intranet.
Yeah, tell.
Could we say that it is a connection of computers within a company? Like I got a flow that I've got 15 computers and
Good.
they are interconnected. So that would be intranet or internet.
Intranet.
Inter- But what
Intranet.
if they are connected through internet?
Then it is internet. For
Okay.
example, this is totally my private. I am not worrying about outside of connectivities, just within the inside connectivity. Okay, so I have a computers, for example. People are working, these computers, and all are connected. Okay, and there is some kind of server. For example, these are all web developers, so they want to test their website, or maybe they want to store some data in the storage server. Okay, or maybe no servers at all. Okay, or maybe they have some printer is there. Okay, like that. Okay, so these are all connected. These are all we are connected with one single switch or multiple switches that are get connected. Okay, so they can able to access this printer. We can able to access the servers directly within the network. There is no outside connection to it. No one from outside also cannot connect it to this one because it's your own private network. No outside connectivities. Okay. So this is purely intranet. Intranet means it is a private network only. No outside, no public connectivity. So you're accessing from this PC to this PC. Means intranet. You're accessing from here to this server, for example. Intranet. For example, you implemented a database server and you implemented some storage server. Okay. So you are connecting within your network only. So this is a not internet, it is intranet. Okay. When you want to
Oh,
access, when you want to access outside of your network, for example, you want to connect it to internet, then so you need a internet subscription. Okay. So then through your router modem, so you have to connect it to your ISP. Through ISP, you can able to connect it to internet. Internet means public resources are available. Public things are available like a gmail.com. So you can access email, I can access email. I have my own private system is there, my own server is there, mail server is there. Okay, in my private network. You can't access, but I can access because it's in mine. Okay, but you can access email, I can access email. That's a internet. Internet means all this public available. So I have to make it my server to be available in public. So then people in the public means through internet they can able to access that. So that is a internet. Networks of net. So many networks are connected through public platform. Okay. Where are we? And now we will tell this question answer. Okay. We can connect devices different ways. Different ways we can connect. Network means connection of devices, right? First of all, we have to connect it. Then communication. Okay. Different ways you can connect it. So that's what we call it as a physical topologies. Different way of connecting devices is called a physical topology. Now you guys tell me, what are the physical topologies?
Bus topology,
Very good.
star,
Very good.
mesh, tree topology,
Very good.
Ring.
Which one is?
tree,
Tree term.
Tree
Ring.
topology.
Tree term.
Tree topology. We can say point to point also there. Point to point. Point to multi. Very good. So bus topologies, we are connecting devices to one single backbone cable. So that is a bus topology. Ring topology. One system is connected to another system. Other system is connected to another system. Other connected system, other system. Last one is connected to first one. It's a ring. Clockwise or anti-clockwise devices are communicating. Mesh topology. One device is connected to all other devices. So every device is connected to all other devices. A is connected to B, C, D, E. Okay, like that. You already remember that pictures and all, I know, but just for recollection, right? Star topology. All devices are connected to one centralized device called a hub or a switch. It is connecting. Okay, that is a star topology. Simply say this is a star topology. So all these devices are connected to a centralized device. So that is what we call it as a star topology. Hybrid is a mixture of two topologies. Like you can combine mesh and star. Means you create a mesh as well as a star. It's like a in SAN storage area network. So generally they use this mixed topology, hybrid topology. Okay, tree topology. Tree topology also one of the hybrid topology. In tree topology, one backbone wire and different topologies, different stars or mesh topologies are connecting through this star topology. So like a combination. Point to point. Any device is connected to any other device through point to point only, direct connectivity. Generally, point to point word we use it at from one router to another router, point to point, one head office to a branch office. Okay. Point to multi-point. This best is satellite communication. Satellite, one single satellite is able to connect multiple receivers. Okay. Or you can say one when corporate office is connected to multiple branch offices. Okay, different router connectivities also we can see. Very good. Next types of network. Of course, we connecting the devices and we created a network and we can make them communicate between them. But how many devices we can connect? How much size we can create one single network? How much big size we can create as a one single network? So these types of networks actually are based on geographical size. Based on geographical size or a location kind of stuff. Now tell me, what are the different types of network? I already given a key point. Remaining you should tell.
Man,
Can
Very good.
man and
San,
Van.
span.
Very good. Sure, yeah. Fan and so many others also there, like SAN. SAN is not a actual types of network. but there are, it's because of that abbreviation, people putting into the type of network. Okay, very good. Very good. So then what is LAN?
Local area network.
Area network.
Very good. Local area network. CAN.
Campus area network.
Campus.
Very good. MAN.
Metropolitan area network.
Very good. WAN.
Wide area
Wide
network.
area.
Very good. Okay. So the LAN is actual size is from single floor to single location in single room or maybe single floor or entire building. You can make it as one single LAN. So that's a geographical limitation. Okay. Within the floor or within a room, floor or within the building. Maximum limit is building limit. CAN within that campus, between the different buildings, we can connect it and make it as a one large network. But we can communicate within the campus. Of course, this is one kind of private type only. All private only, not public type. Okay. Metropolitan area network. Within the city, the geographical size is within the city only. Within that city only. Okay. So for example, you take Mumbai is a metropolitan area. Okay. So in the Mumbai, lot of people are working, lot of servers are there, lot of departments, their documents, information. Okay. So you are want some information, you can connect and you can get that information. But only within the, if you are in the Mumbai city only, you can able to access. I'm giving an example only, guys, because we are in India. So I'm telling an Indian example. Okay. Of course, that metropolitan like a MTNL is implemented, but not this for a internet kind of stuff. Means not related to network, only telephones. They're implemented for metropolitan area networks like Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai. So main four metropolitan cities and other cities. Now next cities like Hyderabad is a upcoming one. Okay, Bangalore, the another big city. Maybe Ahmedabad is maybe it's going to be next big city. Okay, so next one. Wide area network. The size is global. Global wide. It means between different geographical locations, like New York to Hyderabad, or maybe New Jersey to Chennai, like that. In different geographical locations, you are connecting for communication, like mainly different branch offices, or corporate office branch offices. Between them, we establish the connectivity, make them communicate. That is what it is WAN. This WAN over the public. So you are connecting to internet means you are connecting your private network to the public over the WAN you are connecting. Okay, WAN over the public. Right? So that is your internet. Okay, that is your internet. WAN is not internet, but you want to connect to the internet. Of course, you are using WAN technologies to connect. WAN related technologies, WAN kind of stuff you are connecting. Okay, publicly you are connecting. So WAN privately you can connect it, publicly also you can able to Now, what is span? Hmm? I'm interested in these two. There's a lot of answer there, but it is personal area network. What is personal area network? Within your person means you are there and you are connecting your devices like your smartphones, smart shoes, smart watches, smart belts, smart clothes, smart cap, smart helmet, smart bikes. Okay, you are connecting all smarts, so you don't require to be smart here now. Okay, so or maybe you are become more smarter. They are connecting these devices and make them communicate each other, make them share information. For example, you wear a smartwatch, you will get a mobile alerts, message alerts. In your bike also nowadays, we are getting a this message, WhatsApp notifications on it. Okay, and smart helmets, you can control your mobile phone, like you can talk in your from your mobile also helmet. You can call to someone from, you can listen to the music. So recently I find that one direct mobile means Bluetooth integration with your helmet. Okay, so you are walking for some distance, like a target distance is completed, how many steps you have done today. Okay, what is your heartbeat, what is your water level in your body. Okay, so this is different connectivities, different kind of communication you are doing between the devices. Home automations like smart TVs, smart appliances, home appliances, refrigerators, TVs, or fridge, what you can say, washing machines. So different home appliances we can able to connect it, and smart lights, smart plugs, and voice controller. You can use Alexa, Echo Dot kind of stuff, right? So these are all different home kind of stuff. Okay. Next is SAN, storage area. This is not actually a network, guys. It is a storage solution used in enterprise this organizations only. Okay, enterprise organizations for storage solutions. So why it is area network means different storage devices are connected through storage servers. Okay, in a mesh topology wise, it is connected generally. Mesh are a full mesh topology means mesh and star based topology, because they are using fiber optical switches. So they will create a full kind of means direct connectivity, redundant connectivity is also there. So they'll create this storage connective connections. It's a storage solution, not our regular laptop desktop connections it is. Okay, so very good type of. Now, what we discuss after this one, basic requirements to form a network. NIC. What is NIC? Anyone?
Network interface card.
Very good. Network interface card to connect any device to network. The device must whether wide or wireless connectivity. The device must have NIC. Okay, must have NIC. That is, we have seen. Okay. Already explanation, just our key points. Okay. Is we use Ethernet cards for a wide type of analysis, for wide type of connectivity, for wide type of connection. We use Ethernet cards as NIC cards, as NIC cards. Ethernet. In Ethernet, there is 3 types of Ethernet. And yeah, again, why my thing is keep on freezing? I don't understand. I just went to the resume. What happened? Fast Ethernet, gigabit Ethernet, okay. So each Ethernet type means each version is actually a dedicated speed is there. So for example, Ethernet is 10 Mbps. Okay, 10 Mbps. Fast Ethernet 100 Mbps. 1000 Mbps or 1 Gbps. B means bit. Okay, B represents bit. B represents byte. Okay, so what is the difference between bit and byte? 1 byte is equal to 8 bits.
8 bits.
Okay. So 1 bit means either so 0 or 1, single bit, 0 or 1. But byte means 8 bits. It's a bits per second. Okay, it's a bits per second. Wireless. So wireless analysis, we don't say Ethernet. All are Ethernet-based technologies only. All are Ethernet technologies. Actually, Ethernet technologies are CSMA by CD, CSMA by CA. That is called Ethernet technologies. This is Ethernet cards. Okay. Ethernet, wireless. Wireless standard is there. IEEE standard. 802.11. Okay. For Ethernet is 802.3. Okay. So for Ethernet, it is IEEE 802.3. Okay. That's Ethernet standard. And of course, each Ethernet, wireless Ethernet to support Ethernet. One is 2.4 gigahertz frequency wireless cards and 5 gigahertz.
Sir, small doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
What is that? Wireless IEEE. What is that, sir? IEEE.
Okay. IEEE is a organization, exactly say a university. Institute of Electrical Electronics Engineering. Okay, when you do projects, they said IEEE projects I'm doing. Okay. Maybe you heard that and say IEEE projects. Okay. So it is providing some standards and some RFCs, request for comment kind of stuff. It's like a topic. So IEEE journal number. Okay. So in the journal number, so different chapters are there. So some are dedicated for this Ethernet cards related. Some are for wireless standards. So you have to follow when you are building that Ethernet cards. Okay, so that's standards. This is wide type, means Ethernet standard is 802.3. 802.11 is wireless NIC's standard. Okay.
Okay.
And what is this 802? It's a whole network, your networking related journal. And this one, .3 is one chapter, .11 is another chapter. Okay. And it is also saying certain standards for a different bands. Okay. 2 frequency bands are there. Bands. 2.4 band and 5 gigahertz frequency band. Can say frequency band also. Frequency. Okay. And I think so I given that list of bands also, right? So it is somewhere A, B, G, N, AC, AD, like that also. Okay. So mine is 802.11 N. So I want to say the N is supporting band is 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. 2 bands it will support. 802.11 A. Only 5 gigahertz support is there. Remaining are B 802.11 G all are 2.4s with a different what we can say different type of bandwidths. The bandwidths are different. Okay, so still it is AD, AN. You can find few and we can attach here also. N, AC, AD. Okay, so different kind of stuff also. AC, AD is also there. 802.11 AC, 802.11 AD. AC again, it is 5 gigahertz. Okay, the different bandwidth support. For example, I have taken 100 Mbps internet speed. So I want to, from up to my router, 100 Mbps internet is coming. But it is to be connected to my laptop, right? I have to get it to my laptop. So from my Wi-Fi router, it is that's 11B support only. Or maybe my laptop Wi-Fi card is 11B support. So I can't get that 100 Mbps. I will get only, I won't get connected also. Okay. I will only get a 54 Mbps connection. B is 11. 11 Mbps connectivity only. Okay. So you want to get that 100 Mbps to your laptop. So in your laptop, the adapter must be N type or AC type. N or AC must be there in your adapter. Then only you can able to get connected 100 Mbps. If it is 11Z, you won't get it. Okay. For example, you have a 30 Mbps or 40 Mbps internet speed. Up to your router, you got it. But from your router to your system. Okay. So if your case, your router is older router, it's only support 2.4 gigahertz. And you should support with the 2.4. So your side 2.4, Your router side must be 2.4, then only both will connected and both can, so then only you can able to get access internet speed with up to that 30 Mbps like that. Okay. So your subscription is 100 Mbps. And you must have a router which is supporting for 100 Mbps. For distributing 100 means your router must be either N compulsory or N or AC or both are N or AC should be there. N or AC. N means two bands it will support 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz support. Okay. And AC means only 5 gigahertz support. Again. So you are connecting 100 Mbps from up to your router 100 Mbps came. From your router to you means router must be 5 gigahertz. Okay, either N or A or N or AC. It is 100 Mbps means A is not working. N, of course, it works with 5 gigahertz, 100 Mbps, we can able to get it. AC, it definitely 5 gigahertz it connected. It can able to send to us, give a connectivity to us. But in our laptop also, your laptop adapter must be compatible, like either N model or AC model or A model must be there. Of course, A is again 54 Mbps, not working. Either you should have N or AC. Connect with 5 gigahertz, then only you can able to get that 100 Mbps data transmission speed. Okay. So these are the different wireless standards. Different wireless standards. So initially only 2 gigahertz is there and different standard 5 gigahertz. This is 5 gigahertz mainly higher bandwidths, 2.4 for lower bandwidths. Okay. Any doubts in the wireless standards, guys? Different speeds.
No, sir.
I have written only the band frequency bands only, not the speeds. But in our notes, we have the speeds also there, or you can simply type in a Google, then you will find it. You're also try yourself some few points. Okay. Then you will enjoy the subject. NIC completed. Yeah, this part's also there for Ethernet. Okay. For Ethernet. So Ethernet port. We have called a LAN port, or you can say RJ45 socket or port. Okay, you want to connect your device with a wire in the LAN, that is, you are connecting through your Ethernet port to your network, your switch or a wall mount. That Ethernet port also we are calling it as a LAN port or RJ45 socket or a port. Okay. This is wireless. Yeah. Every NIC has a MAC address. Whether okay, wider type or wireless type, MAC address is there. So what is MAC address, guys? Tell me, what is MAC address? You're also calling it
Media
as
access controls.
very good.
Media.
Very good. MAC means media access control. Very good. Every NIC has a MAC address. MAC means media access control. It is also called as physical address, or you can say hardware address. Mainly physical address is a very important point, is physical address. So what is the size of MAC address? How many bits in binary?
48.
Yes, 48 bit in binary, and represents in hexa number. Represented in hexadecimal number. Totally 12 hexa numbers are there. Okay? 12 hexa numbers are there. MAC address is physical address, cannot be changed. So you have to be sure about it. Someone asked like, so can we change MAC address? You know, we can't, cannot change. Okay, MAC address is can't change. MAC address is a physical address, and already I told physical address. So MAC address is cannot changeable. Okay, MAC addresses cannot be changeable. You can't change it. MAC addresses signed by manufacturer of that NIC. Okay, who built that NIC? That manufacturer only will assign. But we can't assign, we can't change. We can do spoofing. MAC spoofing is possible. MAC spoofing is possible. MAC binding is used to protect Wi-Fi access from unauthorized users. Okay. So new 2 points are added. What is this? What is this MAC binding is used to protect Wi-Fi access from unauthorized users? Anyone? Any idea about it? MAC binding. Hmm? Tell me, anybody having an idea? MAC binding. Okay,
No, sir.
very good. Okay, so how to connect it to a Wi-Fi router? Wi-Fi, or maybe your Wi-Fi hotspots. Okay, in our system, you open the adapter, like you click on the Wi-Fi thing, right? You click here, so to list out all the adapters are visible. Okay, all are the connection names, it is visible. Connection names are visible. So what I will do for connecting, so I click on the connection name, that is called a SSID. SSID means your Wi-Fi connection name, connectivity name. So I click on the Wi-Fi connection name, then it asks for the password, and I have to enter the password. Why to password? For protection, means I don't want to allow unauthorized users to access. Then I given a password here. SSID I will tell, connection name I will tell here. I will tell the password here. Okay. When I click on this and then given a password, it's sent for verification at Wi-Fi router. The name is correct, password is correct. So it will allow you to connect it. Once you are connected, you got IP address, and then you can able to access things, right, in your network. This is generally for protecting from unauthorized access. In case your password is compromised, okay, big organizations, enterprises, companies mainly. In a home, it's okay to maintain. Even in a home also, better not to share your Wi-Fi passwords. Now, some people put their phone numbers as a password. So they think it is heavily protection. No, guys, phone numbers are not protection and not a common names. Commonly, whatever your names, your parents' names, girlfriend names, boyfriend names, don't put your name, that kind. Okay. So favorite is names. So it will always password compromises. Of course, some modifications you can able to do it. Okay. We'll see if in case like you think 10 only members are connected because you shared your password to 10 members only. But some unauthorized access because your password is already compromised. You told to someone, or maybe someone is just for temporarily request, you told the password to them. Okay. Or maybe, in our offices, what happened for laptop. So for our laptop, direct MAC binding contact is there. Okay. So we can connect to our Wi-Fi to from our laptop. But from mobile phone, if I want to connect it, it will block because this company is telling that you should connect through your Wi-Fi through your laptop because it's a laptop is provided by company as well as so it is your organization purpose you are using your laptop or laptop, right? Mobile phone is your personal things. For your personal things, we don't provide internet access. Okay, so like that. So what they will do it in this Wi-Fi router. So they create a one list. So they will take each PC's MAC address and put it in a MAC address one here. So like it's a kind of list. It kind of list. So they put all the allowed MAC addresses here. Allowed MAC addresses. So whenever you know the password, if password is compromised, someone knows your password. So they enter your SSID. Okay, they click on your connection name and they given a password because they know the password. And request came to the router. In the router, you are already mentioned those who are trusted devices. So your laptop, your mobile phone, your TV. So you take their MAC addresses, you put it in this list. This is called a yellow list. Someone is trying to access. They know your password, but you didn't that their MAC address is not in the yellow list. So what it will do? It block them. They know your name, password, they know it. So they try to connect it to you. But this MAC binding checks, is their MAC address in our yellow list is there or not? Not there, block it. Don't give connectivity. Okay. So this is called a MAC binding. MAC binding. Understand, guys, how the MAC address useful.
Yes, sir.
What is spoofing? Creating alternative things. Some people for securing their network or securing their devices, for when they are communicating from in and out to in, so they communicate with a different MAC using certain softwares which generate some different MAC address, and we are managing this MAC address. Okay, so means actual MAC address is different. Outside packets are sending and receiving, that MAC address is actually different. So, okay, using certain softwares, we can spoof our MAC address while you are sending packet and receiving the packet. This is here to protect our network to avoid this MAC kind of issues. And not only for protecting, also for attacking also people use it. Okay, because a lot of packets are traveling through network, lot of broadcasts are happening in the network. So what happened? So someone in the organization want to capture all the data. What he will do? Whatever the packet comes, it will tell it is my packet only. Like it's automatically convert into their MAC address. Okay, it's like a matching MAC address kind of stuff. It will create it. So whatever it is the packets are delivering to some distant, some other system, also they will come to your system. So using this spoof, so like spoofing is like you are wearing some mask and pretend to be someone else. So people think that he's the person. So you are they came to you, right? Same thing. It's like you're spoofing different MAC addresses using certain softwares for gathering their information, what are they are sending and receiving through it. Okay. This is are possible, but really physical MAC address, we can't change it. And it is a physical address, 48-bit, represented in 12 hexadecimal. Okay. Example of MAC address is this look like that 0. Just random I'm giving 12 hexa numbers. So 6 are completed. Okay. So totally 12 hexadecimal numbers randomly. How to check MAC address? Command prompt, two commands. One is get MAC, another one is IP /all. In GUI, you have to go to the run ncpa.cpl. Compulsory, if you what are we are giving commands and all, try once. So then you will understand. Okay. So this is another way of checking MAC address. Okay, guys, MAC address. Anything I am missing or anything you got a doubt in MAC address?
Got it, sir.
Very good. Okay. So first of all, to connect any device to the network, so what we require, we need a NIC, whether wide type of connectivity or wireless type of. So every NIC has a MAC address, also called as physical address. 1 second. Okay, sorry. So where are we last? So NIC network interface card is required, right? And next, we need a connectivity. So wireless connectivity is a wireless, so we don't require special media. Already we discussed about a wireless media that is called a different frequency bands to get connected. So this is already we discussed. Different frequency bands required to connect. So yours is 2.4 means our other side also must be 2.4. Okay, wireless media type of connect. Yours is 5 gigahertz, other side is also 5 gigahertz. Again, speed. Yours is 11G. Other side also must be 11G or higher. Okay, means from where you are sending means main connectivity is. So backward compatibility is also required. So higher to lower, lower to higher connectivity, you have to match it. Same is better. If different is, matching is also required. Okay. Now, 1 second ago. Sorry. Okay. Okay. But here, for in a physically means you need to connect it, right? So what we need, if you want to connect the cables, then what are the different cables we use it to connect in the network? Now tell me what are the cables?
Coaxial, optical,
Fabric.
twisted pair,
Very
Fiber.
good. Fiber optical. Okay. So optical fiber or fiber optical cables. Coaxial cable is copper cable. Of course, there is a main single wire or main signal. Main signal. Okay. And support 800 meters distance. It's a copper. It's a copper based material. Electrical signal. Copper means electrical signal. Twisted pair. So we have two types of twisted pair, UTP, STP. Unshielded twisted pair, shielded twisted pair cable. Two types of twisted pair cables. Okay. It is also okay. Yes, it contains. It's a 4-pair cable. It's a very important. Twisted pair is a very important one. It's a 4-pair means 8 wires are there. Meaning is 8 wires are there. The connectivity is RJ45 connector. Use RJ45 connector. Support 100 meters connectivity. It is also copper wires. Okay. Of course, there is so many details are there. Just I'm giving only quick. And we are using this twisted pairs on. We are using actually cables in our regular LAN network. Okay. Fiber optical. It's made up of glass. It's made up of glass. Light signal and very long distance and very high speed. data transmission. Okay. Not for regular network purpose. Okay. So mainly used in data center, server, or networking device connection. Server, network, storage, device connection. Next is internet connection. Through internet connection means home or office through ISP. Okay. And we are all getting internet through underwater fiber optical cables. Okay. So this is point. So where I put a star means, okay, and used in regular network. Okay. UTP or STP cables, also called as LAN cable or CAT cable, because different categories are there. CAT cable. Okay. So media part is completed, either Wi-Fi or a wired media is completed. Now you have to connect, right? So how you will connect the devices? Of course, in bus topology, ring topology and mesh topology, we are directly connecting one device to another device. But in other than that one, so means in the star topology, you need a hub or a switch. You want to connect from your network to other network, then you have to connect it through routers. You want to connect it to internet, so then you need a modem. You want to connect through wirelessly, then you need a wireless access point. You want all together, means you want to get connected wirelessly as well as you want to communicate outside of your network, and you want to connect it to internet. So all together it is your Wi-Fi router. Okay. For your home and offices, so Wi-Fi router is enough. So now tell me the networking devices. Okay, after this one, we'll take small break and we'll see remaining. So what are the devices? Hub.
Repeater.
Very good. Repeater.
Switch.
Switch.
Router.
Router.
Very good.
Modem.
Order. Other is like a wireless access point. your Wi-Fi. You
Modem.
can add fiber. Tell me. So these are all we discuss, and a few points I told about these two things also, but we'll see these devices. Okay, hub. Hub is a layer 1 device. Okay, it is a L1 device, it is layer 1 device. As a OS layer, it means physical layer device. Hub, not understand. IP IP address or MAC address. Its address. Okay, otherwise it become or add. Okay, so it's not understand any MAC address. Okay, so hub is broadcast packets to all connected devices in network. Okay, so that is what is hub. Okay, and used for LAN and small networks. Small network means less number of devices. Small network means number of devices in the network is smaller. Okay. Example, maybe like a less than 5 to 6 devices, 8 devices. It's a small network, not a very high network kind of stuff. Repeater. It repeat. Signal. It repeat the signal. Okay. So used to communicate little longer distance. Converts weak signal into signal. Okay. Switch again L2 device used in LAN communication. Okay, both small and large networks. Means large network sizes can use it. It understand MAC address. It learn MAC address of connected devices and create MAC address table. Okay, so switch uses the MAC address table Switch uses the MAC address table to unicast the packets. Meaning is send packet to the destination device, not to everyone in network. Where is hub? Broadcast means send to everyone. Okay. So there is two more points are there in a switch, but guys, again, hub and switch is very difference. One of the question. What is the difference between hub and switch? Next is switch and router. Next is router and modem. Okay. So hub and switch difference. Hub is L1 device, switch is L2 device, data link layer. Okay. Hub do not understand any IP address or MAC address, but switch can understand MAC addresses. Okay, it learn the MAC addresses of connected devices. Okay, hub broadcast packets to all connected devices in the network. Okay, always. But switch using MAC address table, it unicast the packets to the devices. It unicast packets to the devices. Unicast packets to the devices. It means it will send packets to exactly what destination it is, not broadcasting. Both are used for LAN communication. Both are useful for LAN communication. And switch hub used for small network, and switch is used for both small and large networks. So these are the difference between hub and switches. Got point, guys? Can you tell differences right now? Right? Clarity? Hmm? Now again. Okay. So router is L3 device. It works with logical address. Logical address means for us it is IP address only. Okay. So router it is Internetworking device. It is a internetworking device. Okay. Internetworking device. It means it make communication between different networks. Okay, we can use in both LAN and WAN type of communications. Okay, LAN and WAN we use it. Okay, both we have used in LAN as well as WAN communication. Okay, and it works with an IP address. Router shows best path to reach destination. Best path to reach the destination. Router forward packets to the destination is called when router shows best path to reach the destination using routing tables. These routing tables in router is created by manually or automatically. Manually means it's called static routing. Automatically means dynamic routing. The dynamic routing is the dynamic routing. The routing tables are created using enabling routing like RIP, EIGRP, OSPF, BG, just for knowing purpose. Okay, so again, what is the difference between switch and router? Switch and router. Switch is a L2 device, data link layer. Router is L3 device, network layer. Switch works with MAC addresses. Router works with logical addresses, means IP address here. Switch is used in a LAN communication. Router used in a both LAN and WAN communication. Both LAN and as well as a WAN communication. Okay, and switch used for a single network communication, means single segment communication only within the network, within your private network or within your network, means single network type. This is a single network purpose or single segment purpose. Segment. Okay, for single segment network. Okay, single segment purpose. Okay, and router is communication between different networks. Router is make a communication between different network, means different segments, not a single network, is different segments, means it is different segments. Okay, we use both LAN and WAN communication also. Router switches uses MAC address table to forward the packets. Router uses routing table. Using routing table, it will forward the packets. Okay. So switch by default built-in MAC address table. Okay. Automatically it understand incoming packets and create a MAC address table. And using MAC address table, it unicasts the packets to the devices. But router is not like that. It is used in routing tables. These routing tables are created manually or automatically. Manually creating routing table is called static routing. Automatically created routing table called a dynamic routing. So in the dynamic routing, so the routing tables are created by enabling this routing protocols like RIP, AGRP. So this automatically created. Guys, anybody having doubts? Hub, switch, router differences. How to tell?
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, it's not a L4 device. Okay. Last time someone got this common question. What is L3 switches? There is a L3 switch is also there. L3 switch is used in inter VLAN PTP. Okay. Inline routing purpose. Okay. Like router without WAN interface. So we cannot connect your L3 switches to WAN, but router we can connect it to WAN. But L3 switches we can't connect. But it's like act like a router in your private. Okay, that is not used in our home or small offices, but in a big organizations, enterprises, we are using it. Last is a modem, modulator, and a demodulator. Okay. It is used to connect. It is used to we use to connect to internet. What is the purpose? To connect it to internet to ISP, Internet Service Provider. So modem connected to ISP, and the ISP below connected to ISP from ISP to Internet with a specific bandwidth W width specific bandwidth as subscribed. Subscription subscribe. As subscription plan. Okay, you take 10 Mbps or a 50 Mbps or 100 Mbps. First, ISP checks your user ID to ISP with subscription ID or username. Username, password, connection type. ISP verifies the details and make connectivity provide internet access. With subscription with specific bandwidth as subscription plan. Okay, this is good. Understandable, guys, this statement or any communication? Modulator and demodulator. Okay. Using telephone or fiber optical cables. Okay. Wireless access point. Use it to connect wireless devices like laptop, mobile, and other things. As a single WLAN. WLAN. Okay. WLAN. What is WLAN? Wireless LAN. Okay. Wireless LAN. Uses technology TSMA by CA, collision avoidance. Experiences multiple access collision avoidance. Users connect to wireless access point using connection name and password. Wi-Fi router. It's act like modem. Okay. Mostly Wi-Fi routers are built-in modem router, a switch or hub, and wireless access point. And Wi-Fi routers also act like DHCP server, DNS server, default gateway. Firewall is used to protect from external attacks. Allows only trusted network or host or protocols port numbers or applications. Intrusion detect detection system intrusion prevention system. Yeah, I have to change a little bit. D and P. No problem, anything you can follow. Intrusion detection system, intrusion prevention system. Used to detect uh, This. So 1 second, I will get some line. It's not here. IDS. IDS. Okay. So this is the different devices we use it. So one more is there that is called a proxy. Okay. Proxy. VPN. Okay. Different other things are there, but proxy is like a different kind of stuff. You find it. I already told where to find. You find about your IDS, IPS, proxy, and VPN. What are those things? Okay. Now you're already taken a break, so that's why no one is speaking. And what is the remaining part of that is after devices completion is about a protocols and IP address. So after we came back, so we'll discuss about what we can say some points in IP address. Okay, so basic IPv4 mainly we'll discuss IPv4 and IPv6 differences and IP address. Just I want to give a clarity on the devices. So I told about a device every line and some protocols OSA model. Okay, the last one is troubleshooting. So we'll complete this revision. So because networking is one of the very important part in your technical interview, one of the important part. Remaining also there. So we'll see the remaining. Okay, in the next classes. But now it is take a break, guys. Take it 15 minutes break because you're also sitting for a long time. 4:45. Everybody back at 4:45. Okay.
Okay, sir.